I'm thrilled to have here on the Rich Eisen Show from Notre Dame, now from the Dallas Cowboys, Jalen Smith. How are you, Jalen?
I'm doing well. Appreciate you having me, my man.
Are you kidding? I mean, I can't watch that video without tearing up myself, Jalen. What was that moment like for you?
Just an incredible moment. Something I've been waiting for my entire life since I was 7 years old, and for it to come true, it's definitely a great feeling.
And so we saw in the video that it showed up a Dallas, Texas phone number. What did you think when you saw that on your phone?
Well, I thought immediately the Cowboys, and my brother was right there. He plays for the Cowboys, so I went straight to him.
And so, did you have any idea that Dallas might do that in the second round of the draft, Jalen?
No, I didn't have any idea. For me, I just wanted to get drafted, that Friday, and it happened.
Yeah, it did happen. And so when you, oh gosh, I don't know how to start with this process. When you went through, what was your meetings with Dallas like when you went through that process?
It was just a matter of welcoming me to the team, being a part of the family. It's going to be it's a long road ahead, but it's going to be great.
No, but I meant within the evaluation months when you met with Dallas. Did you have any idea that they would be interested in you?
The Dr. Cooper, one of their team doctors, performed, my surgery. So I knew first, they had an understanding of my injury and my recovery process, firsthand. I knew they were interested, but you never know until your name's called. So that's what happened.
Okay, and then obviously your brother being part of the organization, your the team doctor knowing your knee. All that said, it still took Jerry Jones and the rest of the staff to go ahead and make that pick. What did that mean to you to come off the board on Friday night, Jalen?
It meant everything to me for my dream to finally come true. It's a blessing being a part of America's team. I'm happy and I'm ready to go to work.
And what does that mean, go to work?
Get grounded, in the playbook, in the film study, in the training room, getting back healthy.
And so then when you were waiting on Thursday night, what was that like for you, Jalen?
It was cool. It was cool and calm. Few of my family members had just got in town, and we just kicked back and watched the draft. I watched the draft every year since I can remember. So this is the first year that I was actually a part of it. So obviously you keep your phone ready. You never know what can happen.
And when And when you got hurt in that bowl game, the only Ohio State player that came over to check on you was Ezekiel Elliott. He was the only one who did, and I'm wondering if that was lost on you on Friday night when you became his teammate, or that's something you thought of right away. I'd love to get your thoughts on that.
Oh, well, that's my brother. We go way back, so that had a lot to do with us knowing each other and just already looking at each other as brothers. So
how do you go way back with him?
Through the whole recruiting process, just communication, got in touch. We played in the Army game together, so we got to kick it then, and then throughout our collegiate success.
And then last question for you: what is the current status of your knee, Jalen?
Oh, it's doing great.
Say that again. I didn't catch that.
I said it's doing great.
Okay, so when do you think you will get back on the field?
As soon as possible.
Could that possibly be 2016?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you're saying to Dallas Cowboy fans, you might have the star on the side of your helmet this fall?
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Okay, Jalen. Thanks for chiming in. We'd love to have you here in Los Angeles when you get a chance. I've heard nothing but the great things about you, not only from your teammates, but Urban Meyer was sitting on the set Friday. He said he cried when he couldn't get you to go to Ohio State.
Yeah, it was. They were definitely the second option.
Was that really? Well, now he's crying even harder. Now he's crying even harder. Now he knows that.
I appreciate you having me on the show.
Of course, Jalen. You take care of yourself. That's at the Jalen Smith on Twitter.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.